There we go. Good morning, everybody. Let's see if I can get us on. Oh, it is Woo Woo Wednesday. It's WTH Wednesday. It's whatever you want it to be Wednesday. I'm going to try to find us on our own community page. So welcome to everybody watching now, and welcome to everybody that's going to be watching later, because we get a lot of folks that watch later. There we are. Yay. Okay, perfect. So, and I will encourage you to share this video out to anyone that could use the services that we're getting ready to talk about. Give me a big shout out in the comments, please, of who you are and where you're from. Good morning. Good morning. It is 9 a.m. Eastern in the eastern part of the U.S. And we've got Precious here, and I'm going to do a formal introduction in just a moment. If you'll just post in the comments where you are from, that would be excellent. Want to remind everyone a couple things as we get into this interview is that our Epic Nation starts this next week. That is where we are giving away, giving away over $60,000 in modules and programs. Talk to me. We're so excited about that. Thank you, Precious. I guess Academy Epic did that. So very good. The other thing we're doing is our practitioner support. Our mentoring membership starts today, which is really cool. You get over $7,000 worth of goodies for not even 10% of that. So we're right at 10%. So very exciting. All right. So let's get started. Let me just read this, and hopefully, there we go. The volume's down. Let's get started. It is topic: beat the emotional toll stress and anxiety has on your hair. Precious Rutlin, the hair regrowth doctor, is in the house. Is a certified trichologist, hair and scalp specialist, board certified holistic health practitioner, complementary alternative health practitioner, and CEO of Precious Rutlin Hair and Wellness Clinic. She is no newbie in the hair industry. She is a best-selling author of her latest bestseller, Hair Regrowth Starts From Within, an 8-phase system to heal inside out, which is an awesome book. As an overcomer of postpartum hair, 60 pounds overweight, high blood pressure, depression, anxiety, and emotional abandonment, and an overachiever syndrome, Precious uses her experience to teach professional women how to achieve healthier hair, be in better happiness, and feel happiness within. When she is not working, she reads, writes, spends time with her husband, kids, family, pets, and catches up on NCIS episodes, which is really good too, I might add. So welcome. We're excited everyone's here. If you will just throw in the comment where you're from, that would be great for us. So let us get started. It is so exciting to have you. I'm very excited because not only is she in the Academy Epic practitioner level programs, but she also is in the Business Academy, which is totally taking a new view of your business, which is real exciting. And I have to tell you, and I say it frequently to anyone that has seen me. Good morning, Tina and Kjo and Judy and Emilia. Okay. Anyone else that's heard me, we accept practitioners, and we are open for accepting practitioners from everywhere. And Precious did not start with Academy Epic. She actually found us through some mentoring we offer. Good morning, Sarah. And it's real exciting that she found value and then kept on going. Good morning, Barbie. And so it's real exciting for us to have her as a focus this week, not only for just, to see the growth. So I've stood back and I've saw the very first visit, and I've just seen the growth and the business growth, the everything growth. And it's exciting to see you living in your genius zone, as I call it. Mm-hmm. So let's just talk about you. So give us some scoop on you. Tell us about you other than my bio.
Thanks, Dr. Angie. Well, a little bit about me is that I'm very passionate about this subject because I've experienced what I'm teaching the people. And so what better way can I help to serve than something I've been through it, lived it, walked it, and talked it. So I know what you're going through when you come to me. For starters, I had hair loss. I experienced it not once, but twice, probably a few more times than that. But the most dramatic time I remember is after I had my second son, and this was like a big hair loss for me. It's called postpartum hair loss. And it came out in clumps all at once. Now, it didn't happen right away. It was like maybe 6 or 8 months after I had my son. And by me being a cosmetologist, I knew about hair loss, but I wasn't too sure. But I was like, no, this isn't right. I need to really look to see what's going on inside my body. So I started down that rabbit hole, and then I just never stopped. And then I'm like, okay, well, I got the hair piece of it, but I was like, I got to focus in and hone in on this nutrition piece, because I was, things started to manifest. I was overweight. I had problems with blood sugar, and I was like, I gotta be able to help other women going through this, because things just compound. And then that's how I just ended up finding you. It was like I put the call out there, and then the Lord put you in my path, and I just been on my health kick ever since.
Which is beautiful. Let me just tell you, when you can get results, and I always, in all of our programs, and anytime we're doing our connection calls and our support calls, I always make a funny about it's hard for you to implement. So you can take information. We're all about implementation. But when you suggest, because you've ingested and you've been there, done that, it's way beyond theory. Now you're like, yo, I got this, right? It's a totally different level of expertise, really, because you've been there, done that. And you know that not one thing fixes one thing, because we're not one thing. So it's really cool. So let's just start with, I don't know, stress. Let's talk about that. Because yesterday when we did our pre-talk, we talked about stress impacting the hair, and folks, we've got some chaos going on. So let's talk about that.
Yes. And that's really why I wanted you to have me on, because I just wanted to bring the message out there and just bring it to the forefront, just with everything that's going on right now, especially in society. Like right now, our body is in that constant fight or flight. I'm talking about everywhere you look, you turn on the TV, there's the news, or something happened to a family member, or you just don't know what to do. So right now, your body is tense. It doesn't have time to calm down. And so your cortisol levels, your hormone levels, everything is going, it's just all over the place. And so while you are experiencing it right now, you may not be seeing the physical effects manifest right now, but down the road, lo and behold, about 3 to 6 months later, you may or may not, but it's 99.9%, you will start to notice, hey, is my hair coming out a little bit more? And so that's just a sign from the stress, the psychological stress, physiological stress that's going on now. It's going to show up down the road, because that's how our hair cycle works. So I really just want to say thank you for letting me partner with you and hop on, and just to get that message out, and just so people can understand what's going on with their body, so they don't get caught off guard.
That's right. So what's something they can work on now? Because, by fall, when the election's over, which is what stimulated this entire pandemic, right? And all the chaos with it. It's an election year, folks. Regardless of which side of the track you're on, I've been saying it all along. It's an election year. They're all crazy. What's something they can work on in the interim? Because, this won't be over till November, December. So.
Right. And so right now, I know it's easier said than done, but one, definitely get your rest. That's one of the biggest things that you can do right now. And then two, definitely your nutrition. I know you're tired of people saying that, but that's going to be the key part here, is getting yourself the foods that you need, especially those leafy green vegetables. Those help your hair grow so much. It helps you, have the antioxidants and things that you need, the flavonoids. It's a great way for you to get your B vitamins. All of that feeds into your hair, into that hair bulb, and it gives it nourishment. And then definitely want to say, please be careful of these supplements that you're taking. And the reason why I say that is because I've been down that hole myself. Like I said, when I lost hair, I was online Googling, trying everything under the sun and thinking it will work. It won't work. Like, you're just be taking vitamins on a whim, trying to just play Russian roulette, hoping that it'll work. So definitely just be very cautious taking supplements. You just want to end up having a drawer full of supplements. It's not good. You'll have a bunch of products and that you're not going to even use. I've been there, done that. So be careful. So those are some things you can do right now.
That's excellent. Yeah. And green leafy vegetables are in, man. They're growing like they're in. You can get them.
That's how I got my hair to grow. Well, it's cut off now, but that's how I got my hair to grow back. And I mean, I ate that a lot and it came right back in.
So that's beautiful. And not to mention the whole Dr. Google, because, you know, I always, you know, I just always have to laugh because, and anyone that's a practitioner out there totally gets what I'm saying. Yeah. Is that, you know, all at once we have hair challenges and we say, oh, it's our thyroid. And no, maybe it is. Who knows? But I doubt it. Oh, didn't we always take biotin, which biotin then displaces another item and another mineral or vitamin. There's always, you know, contraindications of both. But my biggest thing on biotin is then you go get your thyroid test. Yep. And the biotin interferes with an actual accurate test. Yeah. When you're working on your TSH and your T4. So then if you're taking biotin and you think it's a thyroid, well, you get wrong numbers anyways. And so you can't really ever find out the issue. So great advice. So let's talk about your book, because I love your book. It's the 8-phase system to heal inside and out. And it's all about regrowth. So each letter stands for something. So let's just go over what each letter stands for, and then we can go and pick a couple letters to talk about.
Okay. So yes. So the R is pretty much wanting you to, I got it right here, but essentially it's wanting you to realize that it's possible to grow healthy hair. So in this space, this is where you get to just acknowledge, become aware of, you know, what's going on with your body, who you are. You know, okay, your hair's coming out, you may be overweight, you're experiencing this simple. So this is your time to just own up. Okay, this is where I am right now. And just start to think about, okay, where do I want to go? Okay, so then that rolls over into E, which is evaluate your emotional state. So as you've acknowledged it, okay, I'm owning, this is where I am right now. Okay, let's be honest. What do I need to heal? What do you need to heal? As women, we take in our energy. We don't express our feelings for whatever reason. We've been told not to, but we internalize a lot. So all that's built up and we're not dealing with it. So not only are you losing your hair, now you got this emotional baggage that you weren't meant to carry. And so that adds on more weight, and then it just domino effects from there.
Yeah. Don't you think? Then if you think about it, if you talk about not speaking our truth or speaking up, because of this is a programming, this is your throat, this is your chakra that speaks up. So maybe you do have a thyroid imbalance, but it's not a physical. No. It's an emotional piece of, just say it. Just say it. So awesome. All right. G.
Yes. Now, G is about getting educated on your hair cycle. Now, that can be just as simple as just paying attention to your hair. I mean, you know, it could be summertime. You may be more oilier. Wintertime, you could be more drier, or you could just be dry throughout all the year. So the signs are there. Are you paying attention to your body? So just get familiar with your hair cycle. Everybody is different. So what is normal for you and what is not normal? Then the second R is restore the hair that was lost while maintaining the hair you do have. And I put that out there because, you know, we're so focused on, oh, my hair is gone. My hair is gone. So it's like, okay, I understand that, but let's back down for a minute and let's just try to retain what we do have and not lose, you know, what we do have. And let's get that. Let's maintain that first. And then we can work on restoring what was lost. Okay. And then O is about, again, what we were just talking about, getting optimum nutrition and supplements, you know, busting down these myths, as Dr. Angie just talked about, you know, thinking biotin's going to save everything. And it's not. Or you could be guilty, because I know I've Googled a little bit, or I've gotten recommendations from people and they'll say, oh, try this vitamin. It did wonders for my hair. Then you go get the vitamin. It does nothing for yours. So it's like, well, what the hell is wrong with me? It worked for Angie, but it didn't work for me. So, so I really break down in the book and just really bust some myths about taking supplements and just putting it out there. And then W, work to follow a new health regimen. So, you've done the work, you acknowledge where you are, you're working on your emotions, you know what's going on with your hair cycle. Okay, you're going to, restore your hair. So now let's implement your new hair regimen. So I go through, I give you tips on what you can do to start your new hair regimen. And then T, now sometimes it's okay to do it on your own because, like I said, I found out doing things on my own, but you definitely want to talk to a professional. And there's nothing wrong reaching out, being vulnerable, getting that help. I get it. I've heard the stories. Well, hey, I've talked to this derm, or I've talked to this doctor. They didn't give me hope, or they gave me the wrong advice. They said it's no hope, or, and that's okay. So you just reach out to the person that resonates with you, but definitely get professional help because there's always more, more than one way to skin the cat, as they say, and to get help. So I just really want to hone in that, and definitely don't play Dr. Giggle. Don't play Dr. Google, because you'll just end up getting a whole bunch of advice, making things worse. And then last but not least is H, is just to allow yourself to heal. And that is just the biggest part. We live in a society where everything's go, go, go. We got to have it instantly. And we don't take the time to just give ourselves 6 to 12 months. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's about patience and getting your body to respond, letting it work naturally and do what it's supposed to do, and truly allowing your emotions and your health to heal.
I love it, because here's the reality. I want to hone in on the professional piece because I'm not in the hair profession. I have a different niche.
Yeah.
But we all have gifts, and Precious definitely has a gift of the hair component of all hair too, not just African American hair, not just Asian hair. Like, she been there, done that, knows it, and is trained, and I love it. But here's the deal: when you talk to a professional, when you talk and work with a professional, you have the synergy strategy of a professional work. So not only are you not just taking a biotin or this vitamin or this mineral or this whatever, but your hair isn't always the first thing that falls out. Sometimes it's the last thing that falls out. And so when you work with a professional, you're looking at everything, body, mind, spirit. You are unwrapping deficiencies and the root cause of the deficiency. Your hair could be falling out because you have freaking parasites, folks. That's reality. Yes. And you want to be, your nutrition is weak. Well, your nutrition's weak because you have someone not only eating your nutrition, but also giving you the waste product. How kind is that, right? And so when you work with a professional, you're really looking at what's the emotional component, and here are the tools and techniques to help you balance. Mm-hmm. And then you're also looking at the fact of what's our root cause of nutritional deficiencies. It's, is it a lifestyle? Is it an eating habit? Is it an emotional? Is it your environment? Do you have massive mold, which is then creating an internal GI issue? I mean, the list can go on. And that's why the whole working with the professional, in my opinion, is the only way, or you're going to spend a whole hell of a lot of money on this and that and this person and that person, where if you will just hone in and buy into the temple that you are and cleanse and nourish that temple, you'll not only have better hair, but you're going to have better everything, better energy. So you're ready to, cut those carrot slices. I mean, whatever the case is you have better energy to go out and just enjoy life. I mean, getting fresh air without a mask, I might add. Just fresh stinking air would be huge. So that's my take on that. Yes, Sherry, and I love it. Sick a long time, but we want to get better overnight. Yep. I would agree. It doesn't work that way. If it only did. So excellent. So just let's talk a little bit about, we're going to go back to the regrowth in your 8-phase system and your book, which I will post here in a second. Okay. But let's talk about credibility. I mean, come on. You're not just overnight. You took a few courses and you experienced what to take, but let's talk about just the credibility on who you've worked with. I mean, who you were trained with on your hair and scalp specialist business. Let's talk about that.
Yes, definitely. Well, the trichology piece, I got trained by Dr. Carrie Williams. So she's really big in LA. So not only is she a doctor in trichology, but she's also a celebrity stylist. So I got to work hand in hand with her, side by side, and really get her knowledge to get me started. Then I also worked with another wonderful young lady in the hair industry, Marquetta Breslin, and she's really big, specializes in the wigs. And so that's where my piece came in on how I know how to work with the hair, camouflaging, what wigs to wear. And then as I got into, again, natural health, because I, again, was having health issues, I went to school. I got that certification, but I just wasn't feeling whole. And then that's when I met my beautiful Dr. Angie, that's been, trained, international and just been everywhere. And so I just really honed in on her and just been, hanging on by the tail of her skirt, and just getting the help to really put my whole business together. So I found the right people to help me along the way. Then I've had tons of just tremendous coaches just to really help me hold my hand as I needed it to help.
Beautiful. So not only do we have actual training, formal training, the whole 9 yards, yeah. You have information to implementation, because yeah. Been there, done that, and helped many people. And then you put together an epic 6-month program that really supports yes. Anybody interested in really not only taking their hair back, which is the first, let's just talk about it. When you start losing hair, now all at once, all those other things that bothered you are important, because now you're like, wait a minute. I think maybe I do want this fixed, right? And so the hair, needless to say, is a byproduct of really a healthy body. Yes. That's the reality of it. That's why when folks are doing chemo and things like that, their hair is lost. Mm-hmm. And so that's because their body is challenged as well. So not only have you taken information and did implementation, you then created and took all this knowledge and experience, and you created a program, a 6-month program. So it's really cool. And what Precious offers, and you'll see it at the beginning of our feed here, is a scheduling opportunity that if you're interested in a strategy session, you just yes. reach out to her and she will have a conversation with you to see if you're a fit, if it's mm-hmm. something that you, speaking of hair, this is about to drive me crazy.
Stop it.
See if you're a fit for her program, or if not, yep. if you're wanting a true lifestyle change, it doesn't just involve in eating greens. Yep. There's a whole body, mind, spirit, and supplements, and just a beautiful program put together that's very extensive, but results driven. And at the end of the day, you're paying for results, folks. And you want to, you want to shortcut it. You don't want this learning curve of this, that, and somebody else's. Instead, Precious has put it all together in a program that's pulled every aspect of what she's talked about, and in a realistic, approachable way to facilitate it, basically. Mm-hmm. So you can reach out for a strategy session. It's at the very top. You can purchase the book. We also put that link in there for you to get an idea of what's this all about. So I really encourage you to do that. If you know someone that is challenged with hair, you're challenged with hair, share this video out. Let's go and change the world with someone that's an expert. And that's the key. There's so many people online that, are pop-up experts, as I call it, all at once they got a website and I don't know, an Udemy certification, and now they're an expert. It's all theory. There's no implementation. They don't have a freaking clue about anything. I guarantee you the organization didn't have any idea that biotin is going to impact your thyroid numbers, right? But that's what we train at Academy Epic. We train the good stuff. So how can, I don't know, what else do they need to know in the last 5 minutes? Because I get so excited when I see an expert that truly has experience, mm-hmm. which again is a big deal to me, because you know how much I hate theory. Don't talk to me theory. Tell me about how it really works.
Yes.
What else do they need to know about?
Yes. Well, if you haven't already following me, be sure to follow me at Dirty Hair Secrets. That's on Facebook and Instagram. And I just released my podcast. So I'm getting into that field because I want to reach more. And so if go to iTunes or wherever you like to listen to podcasts and look for the Dirty Hair Secrets podcast.
I love it as I take a drink. So I just saw a video come through and I had to share it out with you and your sons talking about hair.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm telling you, it was a hoot. I watched it rolling going, oh my gosh, those boys are like, Mom, really?
Yeah.
But they did it. They played along. It was excellent. Very easy to follow and had a little humor in it too, which is what we all are looking for anyways. So awesome. All right, folks, we are so grateful. Again, Dirty Hair Secrets. If you're looking at podcasts, if you're looking at a Facebook group, join us there. Lots of fun there. Again, it's all hair. It doesn't matter if you got hair in your head. Come on over, hang out with us. Lots of great information, tidbits, and of course, an epic program to help you not only get your health back, but ultimately your hair back. So any final words, my friend?
I'm just grateful for you guys tuning in and listening to all the replay viewers and tuning in and listening. Definitely reach out to me. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll really be glad to talk to you.
So beautiful. All right. Again, another wonderful Wednesday. Yes. We're grateful for each and every person listening. We're grateful for those watching the replay. Again, my challenge to you is share this video out. Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's make ripples and start changing lives, folks. That's what it's all about, is really rallying behind and being the bridge for your people and being the hope that they need, especially during these times. Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, all right, Precious, we're grateful for you joining us, and to everyone else, God bless you. And as always, make it an epic day.
Bye.